Hi guys, how you all doing? Now, I want to do something pretty exciting in this video, something I've never done before, something you lot can help me with. What I'd like to do is use YouTube's interactive features for you to help me spec up and build a car I'm going to be getting. So which car is it? Well, it's not this Volvo V90. I'm actually filming this today. It's going to be something that's really popular on our site right now, and it is a Volvo. It's the new XC60. Now what happens is that motor manufacturers will often lend a journalist a car for an extended period of time, like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, so that they can see what it's like to live with. And that's what I'm going to be doing with the XC60. I'm going to do some regular reports on it. Now, the journalists would normally spec up the car that they think, well, is best or most appropriate for their readers. I don't need to guess what that is. I'm going to let you actually decide in this video. So this is how it's going to work, right? I'm going to go on the carwow configurator and go through the process of building an XC60 like a customer would on our website. But at various stages, I'm going to stop and give you the option to choose between things like different colours, the engine, the options, the interior trim. And then I'm going to get the car that you decide you want to see, okay? So, should we get to it? Right, let's start off with the engine choice. Now, I'm not going to give you a choice between petrol or diesel. I'm going to have a diesel car because I'm going to be doing lots and lots of miles. And of course, the latest Volvo diesels are Euro 6 compliant. So I'm going to choose diesel, but you can help me choose which one. Shall I go for the D4 with 190 horsepower or the D5 Power Pulse with 235 horsepower? Now, you decide by clicking it down that pop-out banner. You'll get two choices, D4 or D5. Decide now. Next, I'd like you guys to decide on the trim level. So I'm going to give you two choices. I'm going to let you choose between the R Design and the Inscription. So the R Design version, it's a slightly sportier trim. You get different front and rear bumpers, you get slightly sporty interior trim as well, and it has stiffer suspension. The Inscription, which is actually this V90 is an Inscription, it has a more luxurious trim. It's a little bit more expensive and it doesn't look quite so sporty, it just looks a bit more posh actually. Inside, you get some Scandinavian wood inlays, ooh, lovely, and you get fine Nappa leather on the seats, so it's softer leather on the seats, plus they're ventilated, which is handy in the summer. So, yeah, sporty, our design, more comfort orientated is Inscription, which also has softer suspension, which is a bit better for driving in London, which is what I mainly do. So, okay, you ready to vote? Click up there and vote for our design or Inscription. Me personally, I'd like the R Design, so please go for that, please, please. Right then, let's choose the colour of the car. Now there's actually all these different options here, but we're not going to go through each and every one of them because we'll be here all day. Also, I'm going to exclude whites and blacks because while the cars do look good in those colours, our cameramen hate filming white or black cars. They just don't look good on film. So I've picked out three colours that they approve of. The first one is red, the other one is blue, and then the other one is the osmium grey. If you wonder what the heck osmium grey looks like, it's the colour of this car, okay? Now click up there to vote. Which colour should we have? Blue, red, or osmium grey, which is this grey? You voted? Good. Okay, so you've chosen the exterior colour. Now it comes to the interior colour. And when you're deciding on this, make sure you get a colour that matches your exterior colour, okay? So it kind of works with it. You know, you can either contrast or go with it. You decide. So the choices are, you can have a brown, a charcoal, which is this colour here, a blonde, which is, it's sort of this colour, the colour of this, or amber, which, well, that's a sort of yellow, which is a bit like the interior of my Porsche 996, which is a bit like sitting in custard. So I'm not going to do the amber. You're not going to get that choice. And you know what? You're not going to get the brown either. I don't really want a brown interior. So you get to choose between the charcoal, which is this, or the blonde, which is kind of like that for the leather seats. So click it there to decide. Should I have charcoal or blonde? Now remember, you might be put off a light interior if you're buying the car yourself, but I'm only going to keep it for about 4 months, so if it gets dirty, it doesn't matter. Go with what you think will look the best with the exterior you've chosen. Now it's time for your final vote, okay? So we're going to go through some options. I'm going to give you 5 choices, and I want you to vote on which ones you think I should get. I'll probably choose the most popular 3. So if your particular option that you really want to see is at the top, vote tactically, choose another one that you'd like to see second best, okay? Right, so here we go. Let's have a look at some of these options. Let's go for the surround view 360-degree camera. So what else we could do? How about 4-zone climate control there, so people in the back have their own climate control as well. So that's 2. Another one, how about the sunroof? we can go for the panoramic sunroof with, look, it's got blind as well, just in case you don't want it to be too bright in here. Now, another thing we could go for, actually, let's hop out the car. Oh. Just stop the car, there we go. Another thing we can go for, I love this feature, I'd always have it on any premium car I was going for. It's the optional adaptive suspension. So you can have it in comfort mode, which is great for in town, or you can have sports mode for if you want to chuck it down a twisty back road, which I might occasionally want to do. Then the final option, let's go for the fifth one. Let's go for the hands-free tailgate. There we go. That worked first time. I've never had it work first time. So click up there to vote, right? Do you want me to have the 360 camera, the 4-zone climate control, the panoramic sunroof, the adaptive suspension, the hands-free tailgate, okay? You can only vote for one, but I'll pick 3 or 4, whatever of them, okay? Done. And that is it. Now, if I was a normal customer, I'd just submit that, and then within 24 hours, I get 5 great offers back from top dealers, so I can compare prices without having to haggle. And obviously, I'm not getting an XC60, I'm getting it on loan from the manufacturer, but I did do that for a V90, this particular car, just to show you how it all works. So here's some offers I got back, because I did this the other day. So you get cash offers back there with the offer price and the savings there. And you also get finance offers back, because actually 80% of people actually buy a car on finance these days. And the great thing about this is that you are actually using the Volvo finance calculator through CarWow. It's all just linked. So you can then go into the finance offer and I can just personalize it for me. So I can change things like the length of the finance term, the deposit, and then update it to get the actual calculation. And there you go, that's what you do if you're a customer ordering a car via CarWow. Now back to my XC60. If you click up there, you can subscribe to our channel and I'll send you the video when I go and get the car that you helped me build, and you can see if I chose the options you wanted me to go for. Also, click over there to watch my full in-depth video review of the XC60, and over there to go to our website so you can have a go on our configurator and maybe buy a car yourself.